Aduh. Sama kayak Linet, enak-enak sore kan minum teh. Dan halo Bang Fasiliti. Kenapa intro kayak gitu ya? Halo semuanya. Selamat sore. Masalah. Iya. Tapi animasinya biasa aja sih nek aku. Nek boleh jujur ya. Ini subjektif. Biasa aja animasinya. Dan dia DPS. Sudah jelas dari senjata dan kitnya dia DPS. Tapi itu kan masih ini ya, masih beta, jadi bisa diubah kapanpun. Dan BTW halo ya Bang Fanslipi ya, selamat sore. Dan halo Komik, mau nanya, tali sama bola SW-mu dikasih stat apa? Taliku tak kasih attack, bolaku tak kasih quantum. Itu animasi burstnya B aja, iya, tapi selebihnya keren. Dan ini apa namanya, dia itu serangannya simple sih, nah menurutku ya. Dan halo ya Hoyo ya, selamat sore. Sustate utamainnya apa? Crit rate, crit damage tetep. Crit rate, crit damage, efek hit rate. Nah aku gitu. Tapi nggak tahu ya. Gara-gara mungkin aku pakai incision ring. Incision ring itu ini, Lycon signature dia. Jadi aku pakai itu. Nah aku sih gitu ya. Kayak si beliau, iya. Dan suaranya itu kayak beliau beneran tak? Aku nggak tahu. Oh iya, hari ini mau ngapain Bang? Aku hari ini mau Archon Quest. Archon Quest yang part pertama sepertinya. Become a Wanderer. Wow. Konkanta, selamat datang. Terima kasih loh sudah mau jadi pengikut Araa geng. Selamat datang di streaming saya. Ya, kalau dirasa kok Bang, kok masih nge-lag Bang? Diharap maklum ya karena deviceku masih beta. Ya deviceku agak nge-lag ya. Jadi mohon maklum kalau nanti dirasa nge-lag. Oke. Terima kasih. Dan iya, aku mau Archon Quest hari ini. Dan dengar kemarin itu soalnya ada yang bilang kalau baca seluruh ceritanya dari part 1 part 2 itu 5 jam. 5 jam. Kok iso ya? Ya bagus sih memberikan konten untuk konten kreator Genshin biar streaming lebih lama. Tapi kalau untuk PC ku 2 jam udah ngos-ngosan. Jadi untuk hari ini mungkin cuma part 1 aja. Itu. Kasih duin spek. Iya, tetap PC ku tetap sama. Speknya sama. Masa bawa upline ku. Oh ayo. Aku tayang ke situ atau kamu yang ke sini? Aku tayang ke situ lah ya. Kamu sudah ini tak? Sudah on? Belum. Dan halo Ju, selamat sore. Dan ngomong-ngomong tadi soal Hoyo, bukan Hoyo Fest. Apa sih namanya? Honkai Star loh. Honkai Star lagi nggak ada apa-apa coy. Aku mau minta bu apa itu? Bunga? Ya bunga kah? Oh ya bunga. Kalau Archon Quest-nya tidak mengganggu nggak masalah sih. Atau mungkin kamu kesini dulu aja 15 menit nanti baru tak seluruh keluar. Biar tidak mengganggu soalnya. Ya kesini dulu aja nggak apa-apa. Aku juga mau nyari ini sih sebenarnya. Aku mau nyari bahan buat Ascen Linet. Linetku mau level 50 nggak bisa. Ini carinya di mana aku nggak tahu. Ditemukan bagian utara Court Fountain sama kepiting. Iya, sini ya. Bagian utara Court Fountain. Court Fountain tuh di mana? Oh, ini Oke, aku nuruti ini. Aku nuruti petunjuk dari Genshin. Apa aku harus lihat ini? Melihat interaktif map. Sebentar ya. Interaktif map. Apa itu namanya bunganya? Bunganya itu, oh ini. Totalnya lo cuma 25. Anjir. Apa? Nge-trigger apa? Astaga, satu slime loh. Nah. Bunganya itu katanya di sini. Gak ada. Kamu berbohong kepadaku. Ini jalan dah. Ini ada jalan ke sini tapi kok ketutup. Ini jalan ya, yakin aku. Ini jalan nih. Tapi nggak tahu bukanya gimana. Seto. Di mana? Oh, teleportnya beda deh. Teleportnya di sini. Bodoh banget ya. Siapa itu Mas? Cireng. Oh, akun jokian. Lagi. Ada di... ini dia. Thank you. Cukup harus sih. Kurang satu, Rek. Aku belum buka fountain, Bang. Nggak apa-apa. Tidak perlu diburu-buru kok. Explore fountain itu luas banget. Nggak usah diburu-buru. Dinikmati aja. Kalau belum Arcane Quest di region sebelumnya, dinikmati aja. Aku pun juga iki kok. Nyantai explore. Bahkan ini bahkan aku tidak ada motivasi untuk sekarang explore kenceng-kenceng. Nek kalau Arcane Quest iya masih pengen. Dan halo Janvin. Kesini mana lagi ya yang banyak? Oh di situ. Di daerah sini. Oh ya, kesini berarti. Halo cowok. Iya, halo. Halo juga cowok. Mas Rasi ini. Saya sabar ya, aku cari bunga ya. Geronimo. Oh, nggak kena fall damage. Mana? Nggak ada. Aku dibohongi interaktif map loh. Itu di bawah tuh. Enggak tuh. Di bagian sini. Saya sabar ya Bang Van Sleepy ya, sabar. Bukan. Nanya kan bukan ini. Oh ini loh. Bukan deng. Aduh. Si aku bantu pakai line. Oh iya. Ini gak event. Yang harus Arcane Quest ta? Ini gak ada event yang harus Arcane Quest. Event yang harus Arcane Quest sepertinya tidak ada. Aduh aku dibakar Cuk. Sabar. Mana? Gak ada di sini. Loh, aku lo ngelihat peta di sini itu ada. Nyari apa Bang Ra? Nyari iki. Bane, siapa itu namanya? Nah, Linet. Aku ngeliat interaktifnya itu di sini. Dibohongi interaktif mau ditabung dulu. Oh iya, tabungnya nggak apa-apa. Pokok jangan lupa kerjain eventnya. Soalnya eventnya itu cuma nggak ada 2 minggu, loh 10 hari loh. Kalau ini ya, ya eventnya kan cuma ini doang toh, nggak ada 2 minggu. Jadi ini cepat-cepat, nggak cepat-cepat juga sih. Kayak jangan lupa dikerjain aja. Dan BTW halo ya boy ya. Mana? Bang Fasli pintu kemana tuh? Nggak ada. Aku butuh 60 buat asen 80 ke 90. Aku aja mau asen ke 40 per 50 nggak iso anjir. Kurang 1. Mari kita lihat lagi. Oh, di situ. Sini. Di satu pulau itu ada 3 atau 4 luxurious chest loh, sumpah. Kuat lah, pengen ngambil anjir. Tempat lain. Iya, aku ini ke tempat lain. Ini dia yang mulia. Thank you.
My processing speed.
Elemen favorit, elemen masuk angin, Mas. Iyo. Dan elektro sih. Elektro termasuk juga. Besok tinggal bos sama ambil di world sendiri. Iya, memang. Nice. Ini mana? Oh iya. Thank you. Bukan. Oh, harus gitu dong. Aku baru tahu harus pakai hydro. Sumpah. Pengetahuan eksplorasi Bang Van Sleepy sudah jauh, men. Apa itu? Oh, nggak penting. Ayo kita kan cari iki. Butuh berapa toh di sini aku? Butuh, ya Tuhan, butuh 12 lagi. Cukup gak ya? Oh, di situ. Kok pojok banget ya? Bunganya, oh iya, yang tadi itu harus dibasahin dulu. Dan halo Delta. Di sini, anjir, watoy. Nanti aja. Ayo, cari bahanmu. Aku juga mau arson quest kali. Sini tuh, let's go. Bangkulusku sisa 20, tapi mager. Do, explore makai. Yakin. Yakin lah. Yakin dong. Kenapa harus yakin? Ini tuh enak pakai apa ya? Ayato. Beyelan. Full hydro ya, mampus. Boy cepat sangat. Lebih tepatnya nolap sangat sih. Bang Fotski, Bang Ra apa bener kalau? Bener. Tak kirim stiker iki. Mulai dingin. Nah. Oh iya, aku mau tanya. Bagi kalian yang sudah Archon Quest, suaranya berisik. Oh iya, bagi kalian sudah Archon Quest, bagusan pakai suara Inggris atau suara ini? Suara Jepang. Archon Quest teori skip act 2 loh, 1,5 jam. Aku tidak skip tentu saja, aku akan menikmati. Tapi kalau untuk act 2 mungkin besok ya. Act 2 katanya lebih ini. Kyoko. Oh, halo Kyoko. Oke. Jepang sih. Nah, ini mulai. JP. Semuanya ada yang JP, ada yang Ayo. Sebelum aku memulai. Soalnya cuma bahasa doang. Iya sih. Tapi kemarin itu pendapatku pribadi kalau di arc-nya Sumeru itu lebih bagusan Inggris sih. Kali Nahidanya itu nangis gitu. JP, padahal aku belum awal. Suara vokalos lebih bagus di JP lebih mendalami nek di kotae. Masalah di mana bunganya? Duh, aku juga nggak tahu. Aku kan nggak punya linet. Aku nggak punya line. Nek di kota ya. Tapi nggak usah ya. Aku agak bosen Jepang sebenarnya. Kita main aja. Boy belum denger yang toh? Nah. Kenapa nyebusku Inggris itu ya? Rusia apa enggak ada? Kalau ada Rusia mungkin 12 giga lagi ya. Satu bahasa itu berapa? 10 giga. Cuk anjir. Bahasa doang lu. Habis ini ku tinggalnya dari Kulus. Oke. Dan BTW halo ya Ril. Bang Linet bagus nggak bang? Linet bagus saya. Tapi untuk ini ya, untuk playstyle-nya ya. Kalau untuk party aku sudah menemukannya lebih bagus sih. Dan yaitu Kazuha. Ya maaf ya. Best optionku tetap Kazuha. Tapi untuk playstyle Linet asik. Dia untuk buffer naikin attack, terus untuk ngebuff party ngurangin resisten musuh dipakai Inferi juga bagus tetap. Apa kamu mau renang dah? Astaga, renang beneran. Sebelum ku tinggal review Linetku bang. Review Linet. Linet itu mainnya crit damage kan, tetap kan. Aku berarti pindah lokasi sih. Jangan di dalam air dong. Main kartu TCG maksudnya. Kalau aku main kartu belum, aku belum ngambil kartu yang baru. Katanya ada 3 kartu baru. Aku lupa kartunya siapa. Dan kamu tuh punya Linet. Siapa namanya? Boy. Kita masih temenan gak tuh? Oh, Mbak Frida punya Linet. Iya, mantap.
Everything's in place and they've taken the bait. Yes. Now to start reeling them in.
Boy itu air berapa tuh? Kamu air berapa, Boy? Oh ini. Brina I'm coming. Mana? Oh, Linet ya. Kau kira Line. Oh iya bener ya. Jet cutter ya. Ya Tuhan. Dia itu bukan HP ya. Aku lupa. Aku lupa kitnya Linet. Oh ngehilnya pakai HP tapi tetap damage ya. Dia kalau ngehil iya ngehil aja sih tapi nggak kenceng. Mungkin gitu ya. Boy. Nah.
I have to start
PV,
with a smile every
ER.
time I remember the
Oh,
look
dia
on
itu
my
butuh ER
reviewers'
banget
faces when I informed them of my plans today.
Crit damage jelas.
Unable to
Crit
muster the
damage.
courage to say
Hah?
anything in opposition.
Normal Linet kayaknya.
Yes. This
Tapi
was a
aku belum
fine
nyoba
idea.
damage-nya sih. Damage-nya Linet tuh sama talentnya juga nggak tahu. Ayah tuh, kamu minum boba terus, Rek. Astaga, SMR di kupingku, Rek. Ya bagus-bagus aja sih, boy. Menurutku bagus-bagus aja. Dia tergantung sama timnya yo. Kalau timnya itu sama nasional bisa kayak. Kalau sama nasional.
Everything's in place and they've taken
Dan kalau masalah ER daripada
now to start
ini
reeling
yo.
them in.
Nah ini kan berarti kan tujuannya kan DPS toh. Nek DPS itu menurutku sekalian dikasih emblem ya. Tapi ya nggak usah sih. Ini juga bagus toh. Itu timku. Yang atas ini. Oh, oke. Ya, bagus sih. Dan sumpah Rek, aku itu belum tahu Lina itu bagusnya buat siapa, tim apa. Menurutku yo nasional untuk itu Lina bagus nggak buat support VV? Bagus-bagus saja. Anemo itu semuanya disupport pakai VV, bagus-bagus aja. Masalah bungamu. Nanti ya. Aku mau action quest. Sabar, action quest itu mulai dari mana? Dari ini nggak sih? Karaban Rifat mana? Di sini nggak sih? Ya itu pendapatku boy. Dan harusnya kamu tahu. Lebih baik jangan tanya saya. Itu. Mau direview boleh ndak? Ayah sama-sama tahu. Satu-satu lebih tahu ku voting nggak kalau diambil C1-nya. Oh. BTW halo Asukaccio. Ayah kan belum tahu. Nah iki aku iso nge-review mungkin. Soalnya aku punya Ayaka juga. Mbak tahu kebetulan. Chimizu. Ayaka. Ayakanya nggak ada. Oh ini deh. Apa salah akun? Mirip Heizo dia. Buat sementara roll in Lina DPS sih. Ya untuk sementara ya. Aku harus cari karakter yang diem. Utangnya belum kupajang. Oke. Karakter yang diem itu Nahida. Nah. Diem Ayato. Sumpah berisik anjir. Lebih berisik dari Dori semua. Ayaka kayak. Ayaka senjata ya Amenoma tadi R5, Blizzard Strayer 4 set, C0 triple 8. Normal sih kayaknya. Crit rate, crit damage dapat segitu, ER oke lah. Mantap sih Ayakamu. Dan kalau pakai Blizzard berarti main party freeze ya, tentu saja. Mungkin pendapatku pribadi attack-nya agak kecil sih. Mungkin bisa kalau ada dapat. Ini sudah bagus tapi lebih bagus lagi ada attack lebih gede dikit gitu. Ya soalnya aku bagi dinginnya Mbak Iki sih, Mbak Miss Splitter sih. Miss Splitter itu bisa tembus sampai dari 400 kali. Tapi ya oke lah, bagus kok. Mungkin tinggal talent aja, talentmu dinaikin, terutama skill E sama ulti. Udah itu toh. Enak cari substat attack-nya di mana? Substat attack mungkin di ini, di apa? Di bunga atau enggak di ini. Tapi menurutku nggak usah sih. Artemu bagus-bagus kok. Ya kalau mau crownin juga. Max potensialnya Ayaka kalau mau ultinya di crownin gitu juga boleh. Sangat direkomendasikan sih. Tapi jujur aja statmu udah bagus, nggak usah diganti-ganti. Kalau masalah attack nggak attack, mungkin ini ya, tinggal partimu. Jadi kan Ayakamu sudah kayak gini, tinggal bagusin partinya. Kayak dikasih Kazuha mungkin, atau dikasih Mona, kalau punya, ya kan, kayak gitu-gitu. Atau kalau punya Shenhe, dikasih Shenhe, itu tagnya nggak perlu tinggi-tinggi, ketabrak sama buffnya Shenhe sudah bagus banget Ayaka skin itu. Menurutku ya. Itu. Itu pendapatku pribadi. Malam Bang Ra. Mas Pisto, halo. Malam juga. Halo Mas. Halo Bang Shirley. Kak Shirley, Bang Shirley. Ya. Oh, pokok selamat datang semuanya. Cireng. Aku kenapa Volski? Bungamu Mas Ra. Nanti ay. Aku mau Arcon. Wes. Awas ke kick. 2 4. Nah, terlalu sering mengirim, astaga. Dikira spam aku. Naikin ke 90 bisa naik itu tagnya. Oh iya, itu juga jadi faktor utama. Tadi kan masih level 83 ya. Lihat aja nanti. Apa yang lihat aja nanti? Oh, Ayakane. Iya, pengen nunggu Shanda sama Kazuha sih. Iya. Nek menurutku ayah kamu iki sih sudah bagus kok. Makasih Mas Ra. Mas sama. Nek ayahku aku juga sih bahkan lebih rendah loh. Ayo. Ayah aku ini lebih rendah ini. Pakai Mispliter loh. Mispliter lebih rendah loh. Bahkan kadang pakai ini gara-gara ketukar sampai caking. Tapi ininya tak naikin dan ini sih aku tinggal mainan partinya. Aku kan sudah ada Kazuha sama Shandhe toh. Jadi aku nggak terlalu khawatir sih. Ya mungkin daripada susah-susah gacha di RT, tinggal nunggu partinya aja sih. Soalnya daripada bang resource ya, aku mah jujur-jujuran aja. RT-nya biasa aja, tapi yang tadi itu menurutku udah bagus kok. Lihat stat ayah kamu, Mas pakai amenoma. Ini tadi pakai amenoma. 2051 crit rate-nya segini, crit damage-nya segini. Dan aku kebetulan dapat ER tinggi sih. Jadi ayah aku lebih bisa spam ulti. Gitu. Artinya sama, pakai 4 stat Blizzard, Chain 0, 99, 10. Wah, cakep bang ER-nya. Iya. Makanya aku beruntungnya di ini sih. Di Sense atau di mana ya? Aku lupa. Ada ER itu 15% gitu. Oh ini di attack 16% sama ini. Nah itu yang bikin gede ER-nya. Makanya bisa spam ulti. Mas aku mau review Yelan. Oh boleh. Nek masalah Yelan, kalau umumnya biasanya pakai 4 set emblem, ya kan? Karena dia mainnya ulti. Ya tinggal dikasih 4 set emblem biar apa? Biar dia nggak seret ultinya. Biasanya dipakai senjata Favo ini yang R5 kalau ada dikasih. Terus biasanya sesnya itu juga tak kasih ER. Loh bang, HP-nya nggak 30.000 gimana? Nek pendapatku pribadi sih nggak apa-apa sih. Menurutku ya, Yelan itu hampir kayak Shinju. Pokoknya dia ada ulti, itu udah cukup. Dan SP-nya kalau pendapatku pribadi 25.000 ke atas sudah oke. Pokok dia ada spam ulti ya udah mantep sih. Dan kalau max SP-mu bisa lebih dari 30.000 itu lebih bagus. Dan apalagi kalau bisa dapat crit rate, crit damage lebih tinggi. Itu. Tapi nggak overkill bang nanti energy recharge-nya. Kalau menurutmu pribadi overkill, kalau sudah ada set HP yang bagus, mungkin bisa diganti. Soalnya kan ini toh, setiap player kan beda-beda artinya. Jadi tidak selalu harus ada ini, harus ada itu. Seenakmu. Nanti kalau sudah nyaman pakai ini, ya dipakein ini. Pakein itu. Udah ku pasang tahu ya. Oke. Dan ini 2 review terakhir ya. Aku mau Archon Quest. Saya tim Ayakan non Blizzard nyimak ae. Iya, ayah kamu melt soalnya boy. Oh ini hotel. Oh jadi sennya mending pakai ER. Nggak mesti. Sennya nggak mesti harus ER kok. Aku pakai ER soalnya buat make sure dia ultinya selalu ready ketika sudah habis. Itu. Nah aku ya. Tapi kalau kamu sudah ada kayak 2 hydro mungkin, atau dipartiin sama Raiden gitu, biasanya kan Raiden kan ngisi sama seluruh party toh ultinya. Itu dikasih HP nggak masalah. Opsional sih, tergantung. Dan kalau kamu bingung, sebenarnya gamenya sudah ini. Gamenya itu sudah ngasih referensi start. Nah, kebanyakan orang kan pakai HP, tapi juga masih ada orang yang pakai ER. Nah, itu. Ini bisa jadi acuan sih. Itu pendapatku. Aku pakai ER itu buat ini aja, buat make sure dia ada ulti dan maksimalin damage dari pasif emblem. Emblem kan semakin tinggi ER, semakin gede damage ininya kan, semakin gede damage ultinya itu. Oh iya, gue tahu. Oke. Dan halo Bang Agil. Lah ada fitur itu dari dulu boy. Itu dari dulu coy. Anjir aku baru tahu. Lah itu dari dulu boy. Ini Crimson. Oke, Crimson. Dan pertanyaan tadi itu harus di C1-in atau enggak ya? Hutamu udah sangat bagus sih. Crit rate-nya dapet, crit damage-nya lumayan. Ya meskipun 54% masih agak 1/2 tapi oke lah. Dan HP-nya tembus 32.000, mantap sih. Pyro damage. Ya RT pasti bagus sih. Oh, kurang 1. Harus C1 apa enggak ya? Kalau masalah C1 enggak sih. Kalau C1 kan berarti kan tinggal ini toh, ganti playstyle-nya main charge attack lebih sering kan. Iya dan tidak sih menurutku. Dan pendapatku pribadi, aku kan juga user Hutau dulunya. Hutauku tuh mainnya pukul charge attack, pukul charge attack. Jadi nggak terlalu sering charge attack, tinggal main manajemen stamina-nya juga ditingkatin gitu aja sih. Tapi nih dirimu, oh aku pengen nyoba Hutau yang charge attack damage-nya biar lebih maksimal di charge attack, itu juga boleh. Itu pendapatku. Itu sih. Tapi kebanyakan orang Hutau C1 itu mantap. Tapi ada juga yang bilang Hutau mending Homa dulu baru C1. Ada yang bilang C1 dulu baru Homa. Aku nggak tahu. Aku mah ini aja. Yang penting dia bisa ngedil damage gede, musuh mati udah. Tapi pendapatku pribadi, orang yang ada Hutau C1 itu enak sih playstyle-nya. Jadi dia ketika charge attack udah nggak usah mikirin stamina ini manajemen lagi. Itu lebih enak. Itu pendapatku. Aku sampai sekarang bingung tanya sini build-nya gimana, ternyata begituan. Iya boy, ada begituan boy. Pengen lihat ayah kayak temenku sing gacor gak mas? Oh boleh. ER-nya yo, ER doang ya. Ayah KR gacor, let's go. Iku yo 129 loh. Kalah bro, punya aku anjir. Tidak. Tapi attack-nya mantap sih, baru 400 anjir. Kok iso ya? Ininya attack yo. Oh, substatnya yang attack. Siap. Substatnya ternyata yang attack. Crit damage-nya lumayan. Iki ayakannya mantap sih. Mana Miss Peter pula. Malam bang, subscriber baru dan pemain Genshin pemula bang. Sabto Andi Saputro. Selamat datang di channelnya Bang Araa. Semoga kamu menikmati ya. Dan aku mau Archon Quest. Ini bener kan Archon Questnya? Aku takut ini quest lain. Waktunya pergi ke Fountain. Iya. Ke trigger. Okay. Oh iya. Sebelum dimulai, bagi yang belum melihat ceritanya, spoiler alert ya berarti ya. Selamat menonton guys.
And it seems Sumeru's changing for the better now that Nahita's in charge, right? Paimon just hopes this peace will last a long time. And then Nahita won't have any more new problems to deal with.
Masra inget aku sing biyen tahu dadi sektor Raiden pas awal-awal Raiden muncul nggak? Raiden muncul? Sempet inget nama Kyoko, tapi nggak inget yang bagian Raidennya. Soalnya aku sudah lama nggak iki sih. Aku sudah lama nggak streaming masalahnya. Maafkan ya kalau aku agak lupa-lupa ya. Tapi terima kasih sudah mau datang kembali, Rek, viewersku, Rek. Oh, nggak apa-apa Shirley. Nggak apa-apa, it's okay. Memang aku tadi sudah disclaimer di awal, awas spoiler. Dan mampir-mampir lagi ya. Ditunggu mampirnya lagi next nanti.
Guess you're right. We somehow always find
Aku
ourselves
bagian
right
ini
at the
udah.
end of it.
Oke, mantap.
Who knows what will happen next? Come to think of it, maybe it's all because of you. Maybe you're just a magnet for trouble.
Ya maaf, aku jadi magnet masalah ya.
Me? Before Paimon ran into you, Paimon never ran into any trouble. At most, when she was super tired, Paimon got caught in some strange whirlpool and sucked out into sea. And even then, you fished Paimon out.
Iya, sorry Paimon.
Anyway, for Nahida's sake, maybe we should think about heading to our next destination for now.
Ke fonten yuk.
Ah, look who it is. Running into you in a place
Iki
like
aku
this.
ket inget tim ya akun YouTube iki. Oh, baru inget Bang. Oke, nice lah ketemu akun YouTube. Aku juga pamit sih, golek hidrokulus. Oke, boy.
Oh, it's Dia! Since when are we just wandering around? We're usually taking care of some serious business. But never mind that. What brings you here?
I just finished a commission in the desert for a usual client of mine.
Misi biasa.
Nothing too interesting.
Okay, skip.
That's when I saw you two all the way over there, chatting away. What were you two talking about anyway?
Aku mau ke fonten deh ya. Lulu, kenapa kamu nengok-nengok?
Huh? You serious?
Serius dong.
Can't say I saw that coming.
Lu belum
Sure
jajal
travelers
fonten?
after
Belum.
all.
Aku belum jajal
I guess you'd
fonten.
never stay for too long in one place. Bumping into you like this will become a rarity. Hey, how about I gather a few mercs to
Kalau aku
escort
panggil
you to?
berkawa kali ya.
What do you say?
Apa? Fonten seberbahaya itu kan? Kan enggak. Ibu pas skrip berangkat? Enggak dong. Aku cuma inget kemerdekaannya aja, tapi aku tidak nasionalis itu. Bukan menyinggung orang yang sudah berupacara hari ini ya. Tapi ya aku memang tidak senasionalis itu. Ya aku cuma warga biasa aja. Tak kira udah pensi. Oh, bukan tidak pensi. Tidak bisa live stream. Aku tidak pensi.
Oh, Paimon had no clue you'd miss us so much.
Sounds good. All
Seberangi
you need to
pasir
do
ini
is
kalau ikut jalan air
just
ke
cross the
fonten.
stra-
Oh iya.
When are you leaving?
Kapan berencananya budal? Kalau direncanain nanti jadinya wacana. Keren.
Oh, wait a sec. Paimon just remembered there are still a few dishes in Sumeru that Paimon...
Gimana jalan santainya?
Now, where's that list Paimon made?
Kalau boleh jujur, aku bangun jam 9. Aku melewatkannya. Oh no. Ini siapa ini? Dia doang. Dari tadi. Kamu menguping
I see.
dan kamu pergi.
Guess you won't be needing a going away party or anything.
Maaf, aku tidak
Sad enough to see
tidak
you go like
menepati
this.
janjiku untuk keluar rumah.
Though now that I think about it, Sumeru wouldn't be what it is today.
Dan
without
kukira
you.
jalan santainya itu
Since
besok loh.
true
Ternyata
girls
hari
always
ini.
prefer leaving
Aku baru
quietly.
tahu.
By the way, should we go say bye to Nahida?
Kita nggak pamit sama Nahida. Kita pamitnya dalam mimpi aja. Nanti juga tahu sendiri.
Good point. Then there's
Good
no need to
point.
bother her in the real world.
Then I guess this is goodbye for now, traveler in Paimon. Whether as a client or a friend, you're always welcome to come find me.
Dadah deh ya.
Goodbye, Dia. Bye-bye, Sumeru.
Bye-bye. Udah, ini cuma prolog kan. Nanti mulainya baru di sana. Harusnya lo ya. Kamu pun menuju ke perbatasan Fontaine. Oh, kita diteleportkan ke sana. Thank you, game. Aku tidak usah repot-repot jalan. Kok pakai dub English, Bang? Aku agak bosen Jepang soalnya. Itu yang kamu banggakan dari kemarin. Iya. Iya, aku agak bosen BIG. Aku agak bosen BI Jepang soalnya. Ya tadi ada yang berpendapat yang Jepang lebih bagus, yang ini lebih bagus juga sih. Yang English lebih bagus gitu. Aku milih salah satu aja. Loh, kok jauh? EC. Kok aku ini dong? Nah,
Too slow.
aku nggak harus ini kan. Aku nggak harus naik kapal kan. Oh, harusnya ini yo. Aku kemarin ke fountain duluan. Tanpa menjalankan ini. Oh.
Wind rises.
Ah ya, kita mulai dari awal lagi berarti. Setting mood. Oh, wow, fountain guys. Kita akhirnya ke fountain ya. Wah, apakah kita naik kapal ini? Haruskah kita naik kapal ini? Aku baru pertama kali kesini sih. Kira-kira keren nggak ya fountainnya? Ya kan ini kita belum pernah ke fountain, jadi kita jalan-jalan dulu kan lewat gerbang dermaga depan. Tempatnya lo tinggi banget, Rek. Gila. Sumpah gila banget. Ada apa itu? Oh, apa itu? Wow. Apa ini, guys? Apa ini, coy? Aku baru pertama kali lihat sih. Hydro gitu. Oh, ini hydroculus yo. Gila. Wajir. Keren banget. Aku harus nandai di interaktif mapnya, anjir. Sabar ya. Ini. Keren banget hidrokulusnya. Oh, itu namanya hidrokulus ya. Itu katanya kalau disumbangin ke patung 7 itu yang namanya. Oh iya, aku belum ketemu sama patung 7. Oh iya, nanti hydroku kebalik. Nanti MC ku jadi hydro. Oh gitu, keren banget sih. Keren, kita baru sampai fountain. Kayak Paris gitu ya. Kita kena cutscene lagi sih. Gimmick. Oh, tidak. Ini reaksi realku, coy. Korea biar beda. Wah, download 10 giga lah gitu. Kita menyeberangi lautan pasir dan air sampai juga. Oh iya, kita baru sampai Paimon. Paimon aja percaya aku baru sampai.
Wow, everything looks so advanced in Fontaine.
Canggih banget. Oh iya, jelas. Itu jamnya Rolex itu pasti itu.
And there are all kinds of
Paimon dengar industri di sini maju sekali dan ada segala macam mesin aneh. Oh iya. Sumpah, semuanya sangat aneh. Kasih spoiler aja, guys. Oh, jangan. Gitu jangan. Itu ampun aku. Lebih keren dari dugaan. Oh iya.
The sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do.
Kerjaan dulu. Oh, kita jadi
What do you think?
apa itu? Ada yang lewat-lewat. Langsung. To the point. Aku suka Hydro. Ayo cari Arton Hydro.
Good idea.
Good idea.
Loads of useful information.
Dulu dengan siapa tahu kita sama. Iya.
Taking out the 7 is probably still our best source for information at this point.
Kita melakukan ini demi menemukan saudaraku. Bohong. Kamu demi ketemu Furina
The more we can learn
dan
the
gacha
more.
dia.
So, what do you think the Hydro Archon's like?
Aduh, aku capek ngomong,
We
Rek.
get along? Nahida said that she has a very unique personality. Whatever that means.
Ya, dia punya personality unik katanya. Ender pun nggak tahu.
Nation's God start with the nation's people. There seems to be some
Jangan tanya
local
warganya
culture
dong.
there. Let's go see if
ah.
we can join the party.
Kita nimbrung aja. Kita kenalan dulu, Paimon. Jangan asal nimbrung. Nanti kamu disangka ini suka campur masalah
If
orang.
you ask me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him.
Kok kamu mukanya pucat
Pretty
ya?
decent person.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of
Rena.
thing for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little
Nafbet.
longer for his family.
Nafbet itu apa? Loh, Archon Quest. Aku baru selesai kaliber. Nah, pas banget, Mas. Kita nonton ini, Mas. Aku baru mulai ini.
I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened.
Aku
Still,
kira
the
keadaan
story's
bakal
got
berbalik, ternyata
future
tidak. Oke, waktunya aku mode membaca ya, guys ya.
Excuse me, can I help you too? I couldn't help but notice you standing here listening.
Makanya, ada Linet di belakang. Itu siapa tuh? Kok aku baru ketemu sama... maaf. Oh, itu siapa ya? Kok aku baru lihat? Apa karakter itu penting? Sepertinya penting ya, guys ya.
Hi. We're travelers new to Fontaine.
Tadi kayak ada kemo mimi gitu. Telinga kucing. Kok cantik sepertinya.
Play, so we didn't want to interrupt.
Play? Oh, no. We're talking about something that
Kami
really
tadi
happened.
lagi bahas kejadian
In fact,
nyata.
it's a case
Baru
that was just
terjadi
heard a few days
beberapa
ago.
hari kemarin.
Really? Like and the words you used just now made it sound like
Trailer asik kayak jangan rek, sumpah rek, ojo rek. Aku lek iku serius aku, ojo di spoiler rek.
Good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? And what you see in reality may also be someone deliberately putting on an act while whether something is
Serah
true
mau
or not
nyata
simply
toko
isn't that
cuma
important.
karangan, yang penting
The
adalah
main
seru
thing is
atau
whether the story
tidaknya.
being acted out on the stage is splendid enough. Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese.
Opera
More commonly known
Epiclese.
as just
Orang
the
sini
Opera House.
biasanya disebut gedung opera. Oh iya, gedung opera. Pengadilan dipandang layaknya pertunjukan opera gitu ya.
but
Masra jadi nanti Nevlet milikku. Iya.
cases be treated a
Itu
little
sudah
more
ini.
seriously
Sudah
than
sudah
that.
fakta.
Question Fontaine's way of doing things. It's just that
Tapi masa persidangan dijadiin bahan tontonan sih? Bukannya mempertanyakan cara kerja kontensi. Cuma kan biasanya di sidang itu sesuatu yang serius. Iya. Kayak sidang TA. Wah.
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases.
Jadi mereka menyaksikan persidangan layaknya drama. Oh. Persidangan DPR itu cuma drama. Oh. Menyinggung rezim. Game ini menyinggung rezim. Wow. Apakah itu?
And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honorable Chief Justice Neuvillette.
New Village. Wah, keren banget penyebutan Inggrisnya. New Village.
As well as the Oratrice
Waduh,
Mécanique
iya.
de Cardinal, a machine created by the
Persidangan
Archon.
partai
Between the
DPR
machine
gitu
and the Chief
ternyata
Justice,
cuma
false
drama.
charges and
Gimmick.
injustice are
Wah.
a thing of the past now.
Enggak ya. Itu bercanda, guys. Itu bercanda. Ini kan entertainment. Ini entertaining loh. Aku berusaha entertaining loh. Jangan dianggap serius ya. Mesin ini yang menghakimi ciptaan Archon. Mesin untuk menghakimi ciptaan Archon. Jadi ini yang disebut bangsa keadilan.
you're a trees? Is it some kind of machine too?
Bakso.
It's curious.
Tidak ya.
We should check it out if we get
Aku
the
baru
chance.
makan soto, nggak mau bakso.
Wait, Paimon almost forgot to ask you our question. Do you know what we should do if we want to meet the Hydro Archon?
Oh,
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House. Lady Farina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her biggest passion.
ya kita ketemu Verina gampang di opera ternyata. Oke.
I think what they mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon personally.
Mungkin maksudnya mereka mau bicara langsung dengan Archon
In
kita.
that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance. and
Terus
it'll
lihat
depend
ada
on whether
tidak
or not
slot
she
kosong
has
di
any
jadwal.
time slots available.
Bikin janji.
Is the
Oh, kalau
Hydro
pilih
Archon
ketua
super
DPR.
busy taking
Aku
care
nggak
of
tahu ketua
affairs?
DPR itu siapa. Soto pojokan.
Say this is like an
Enggak.
opera
Soto gurah, tapi rasanya hampir sama.
No, Lady Farina seldom takes an interest.
Ya
in
namanya juga
patient
soto, Bang
affairs.
Ra.
The reason it's
Apanya hampir sama.
difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly popular.
Nona Verina jarang berminat sama urusan resmi kok. Iya. Cuma beliau amat sangat populer sekali. Susah kalau mau minta ketemuan sama dia.
That's right. After all, she
Eh,
is the Archon.
Di sini tadi ada orang tapi hilang gitu.
From time to time, people can't get enough of her.
Wajar sih, kan dia emang Archon kami. Bawaannya kadang agak dramatis berlebihan, tapi orang-orang suka banget lihatnya.
First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before.
Pertama kali Paimon dengan
Wait! Paimon gets now! The Hydro Archon is kinda like a big celebrity here, right?
Yeah, I suppose
kurang
you
lebih lah.
could say that.
Disebut maskot.
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about.
Sepak dikit lah bahasanya.
Yes, you're right. I guess I should
Salah aku nanti
be a little more
ditangkap terus
respectful.
mati berhadapan dengan Monsieur Neville.
Otherwise, I might get arrested.
Oh bukan
I'm
Soto
so
Rata
face to
Naskor
face
ya.
with
Enggak ya.
Monsieur Neuvillette.
Monsieur Neville.
Come
Monsieur.
on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful about the Hydro Archon.
Di sini memang banyak hukum tapi tidak ada yang bakalan ditangkap cuma karena tidak sopan sama Hydro Archon. Orang Fontaine kayaknya suka banget sama Hydro Archon ya.
I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the
Oh, pasti kamu ngelihat cewek yang tadi kan?
But who knows how long making an appointment will take? Hey,
Ngeliat cewek dong. Tuh kan. Either mata jaga either. Itu ada cewek. Mata either emang.
Maybe something's the matter. She isn't going to jump into the water, is she? Maybe we better go check on her.
Either kamu mata keranjang either. Lihat tuh ada cewek. Oh, keren. Chapter 4 bagian 1.
Hey, how about we get some tickets to the next trial?
Lihat dulu apa kasusnya deh. Kasusnya pembunuhan berantai dari seorang streamer yang katanya device-nya tidak kuat untuk streaming. Tanda tanya. Kok aku agak pengen usil ya? Maaf guys, ini agak out of context ya.
Good eye.
Nggak tahu kalian punya pikiran yang sama denganku atau tidak. Mana ya? Oh iya itu. Nah, pakai C yang tidak. Sorry, astaga, sorry ya, aku usil banget. Ya itu doang, gak penting,
What do you want?
gak penting.
Hello there. Excuse me.
Hah?
I'm fine. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh, okay then. We just noticed that you seem to be worried about something.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself. I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there. See?
Bukit yang mana? Ini?
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water?
Atau malu ajaib fonten?
No people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water.
Danau air tawar.
And no, I can still see that hill clearly in my memories. Now it's been completely submerged.
Oh,
He would skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind. The sun shone brightly, and the air was filled with the scent of the sea. But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories.
sedih. Rumahnya tenggelam.
It won't be long before it swallows us.
Sorry. Paimon doesn't really get what you mean.
I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
Bukan. Oh, dia namanya Lynette. Oh. Halo, kamu siapa?
And you are?
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern.
Jakarta 2030. Ah, makanya. Oh iya, ngomong-ngomong, di Jakarta itu ini loh. Selain terancam bakal tenggelam, udaranya sekarang itu terburuk se-Indonesia. Itu bisa dicek kok. Nanti asistennya ada yang astaga, jangan gitu dong.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine. We were just talking with your sister. Even though we didn't really get what she was saying.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all.
Dia iri sekali kalau
She
ngomong.
ever talks to.
Kalau ngomong pun cuma sama aku aja. Oh iya, sudah kelihatan kok. Dan BTW halo ya Martin.
You two are just like us. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason.
Tiap juga Paimon melulu yang nyerocos, entah kenapa. Aku nggak dikasih giliran ngomong. Dirimu pun nggak berbicara, Aider.
So that's how you think it is?
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
Seems you were right, Paimon. We are quite similar.
Mukae lo. Ngeselin. Heh.
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the water is engulfing your memories? And that it won't be long before it engulfs you too?
Oh, that.
Hubungannya sama ramalan sudah cukup lama didadi.
Fontaine for some time now.
Ramalan.
Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of
Ketidakpastian.
uncertainty. There's no doubt about what's happening in Fontaine now.
Kita datang ke kota baru pasti ada masalah. Kamu datang Palista pasti ada masalah, Aider.
Where to begin? Let's put that question on hold for a moment. We still haven't formally greeted each other yet, have we?
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
Terus tadi apa dong?
Hello, traveler.
Hello, traveler. Hello, Line. Padahal Line itu belum mengenalkan loh. Kok dia tahu namanya Line? Udah deng.
And hello, Paimon.
And hello, Paimon.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake? You're not poking fun at Paimon, are you?
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends. You should remember it. It might prove useful.
Mungkin nanti bisa berguna.
Oh, alright then. Well, Paimon's just happy to have a local friend now. By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the opera house to meet the Hydroarchon. Would you be able to show us the way?
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the opera house later myself. I'll gladly take you once I finish things here. Please follow me.
Oke, let's go. Oh, pakai ini dulu nggak sih? Kita pakai party yang isinya traveler juga.
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
All right, let's head off.
Biar kesannya ini, biar kesannya mantep. Tapi party Aider yang Hydro itu apa yo?
I've been waiting for you for ages.
Mbak Raiden ta?
Stay close and you will live.
Aider ini agak nggak berguna ya. Cuma berguna dalam air masalahnya. Apa ya partinya ya? Jangan Raiden deh. Ayaka? Jangan deh. Siapa yo? Be Ayaka ya.
A pleasure to be working with you.
Ini pakein. Nah. Hydro skillnya. Oh, astaga. Enggak. Gitu ya. Memahami loh. Astaga. Oke, ini ya. Meskipun agak nggak pas sih dikasih Ayaka gitu, tapi ya wis lah. Dan kenapa mereka itu nggak dibikin lari biasa gini? Soalnya lama jalan normal.
You said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come to see you.
Hah? Astaga, siapa namanya? Aku lupa. Langsung ketemu, Rek. Wah, anjir di atas ternyata.
She's the Hydro Archon?
Bang Araa ada rekomendasi karakter untuk spiral episode lantai 7. Lantai 7 itu lawan ini yo, lawan satu yo. Rekomendasiku Sucrose. Sucrose kan anemo kan. Jadi ini untuk nge-break shield-nya juga lebih enak. Itu aja sih. Pakaiin Sucrose kalau punya Sucrose.
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all. Raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu.
Ya, kita tepuk tangan.
You can all see,
Matanya berbeda anjir.
travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and his companion who have journeyed here from distant lands. Is she talking about us?
Dia nggak ada yang di sini, nggak ada yang bawa gelas.
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you left in your wake as you visited other nations. But I welcome you nevertheless. No, I have come to receive you personally. Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god.
I am a god.
Never
Anjir.
entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured, I see clearly your sincerity. Of course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority. Intelligent people always gather under the correct banner. I, Fosalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip.
Ini
Now,
artinya langsung ketemu
rejoice
ya.
in this.
Kok kalau emang menggoda, kelas sih.
Yeah,
Iya.
still can't believe it.
Loh, kukira kamu udah aksen X1. Belum.
Few minutes.
Dan episode kali ini cuma nyelesain ini aja. Akt 2-nya besok.
But the Hydro Archon's entrance was,
No. Paimon, diem Paimon. Kamu nanti di ini. Besok streaming ya? Iya, besok ada live stream apa HSR.
I see.
I see.
As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. I suppose it's only natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities. You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of
Oh,
my finger
ini
for me to know
yang tadi.
everything about you. Whoa, talk about sounding high and mighty.
Bangga banget jadi dewa ya. Dia kecewa loh.
Oh, what's with these looks? Perhaps the welcoming ceremony still isn't enough? What else should I
Paimon,
say?
either kamu jangan ngomong aneh-aneh. Dia itu penguasa.
Is she waiting for us to start?
Pokoknya 11-12 sama Visual. Tapi dia ini real coy. Visual kan berhayal.
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here. What a surprise! Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
Hey, what's all the commotion? Oh, is that Lady Farina? Is there some kind of drama going on?
Of course. That's the blonde traveler.
Novelnya
The
sedang
one
ngajarin
all
untuk
those
ketemu dia.
stories are about.
Nonton duel seru abad ini. Duel apa coy?
See him.
Ooh, I've got to see this. I knew Lady Farina would never disappoint.
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy, and despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all their ruckus. You may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined
Akan
that
ada
there
dua
will be an
dasar empat
epic
diikutan
duel
mengambang
between
asing ini.
myself and this
What?
traveler from another land, just as you were hoping to see.
Jadi sekarang mau berantem. Kok Makanya berantem lawan Dewa sudah sering. Berantem lawan Dewa sudah sering. Dia doang jadi dewa, nggak ada beban. Yoi, dia mah di buff, nggak tahu ya.
I'm not afraid.
Kalian nggak
I
ketakutan.
remind you that this is a duel against the divine.
Oh, dia nggak expect kalau si Aider malah bakal ngelawan.
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Ya dia yang nonton kok, Clorendi.
Stand down, Clorend.
Cloren.
Admire his bravery. Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god. He is obviously a true warrior.
A true warrior.
Unfortunately, people nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for
Malam bang.
excitement.
Halo bang Rian.
Huh. Yeah, she's right. The duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
Enggak, kamu tadi cuma mengelak kalau kita berantem beneran kamu kalah kan, Purina?
On Araneus, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor.
You see. Then, as the god of justice, I shall face this traveler in another kind of duel. A duel in court!
All right. Now that'll be worth seeing.
Bukan kita yang jadi masalah, tapi masalah datang ke kita, coy. Kurang ajar.
Right. This is Fontaine, after all. Such a grand opera house. It would be a...
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions?
Kenapa dia sih harus peduli segitunya sama si respon penonton kelamaan di gedung opera ya? Di roasting ya, Paimon?
How exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on trial?
Emang kami salah apa coba? Baru juga sampai.
Oh, we have reason to put you on trial. It's obvious, isn't it?
Oh, gara-gara menantang dia ya.
According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the
Flying
first
object?
8 days of each month. You are clearly guilty of violating this law, no?
Paimon dianggap flying object.
So that's what they've done wrong.
Emang iya ya?
That's our Lady Farina. No one...
You call that obvious? What kind of law is that? Wait, flying object?
Flying object?
You mean Paimon?
Mukanya Eder.
Precisely.
Betul.
Now, if you two have no objections, then in the name of the Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
My apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to spoil the fun. But if you would allow me to interject, I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
You tell her, Linny.
Masih paham Lini.
Not crazy.
Akhirnya ada yang punya akal sehat.
Object. Ah, great magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object, but how exactly do you plan to prove your claim?
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show. So, with such an audience gathered here, allow me to perform a trick for everyone.
Oh, kita kabur gitu tah? Oh.
Ta-da!
Tada.
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did you do that?
Waktu dia tepuk punggung Paimon ya. Oh. Oh.
As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon.
Something like a
This one has been in
balloon.
the traveler's hand all along. It was just that no one could see it before.
Huh? You call that magic? You've got to be joking.
I thought it was pretty good.
Huh? I'm not sure what to think.
Kedua
It
nona
seems
final jadi
Lady
tidak kena ya.
Farina-
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny.
Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy. With you here, today's performance can finally be called complete.
Performance? You see all this as a performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. The god of justice will not bring charges against an innocent person.
Aduh. Oke, aku tahu basicnya sih vokalis kayak gimana, coy.
But when there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands. I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House, Mr. Linney and Miss Lynette. That's enough for now. Toodaloo!
Toodaloo. Dan dia bubarin.
That's the most unpredictable outcome.
Paling nggak jelas.
You never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for you, Mr. Paimon. That whole scene just now was really...
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that
Saat
there was
aku ingat
such a
itu,
so
jadi
I
aku
did a little
kepikiran.
preparation.
Ternyata
just
beneran
in
terpakai.
case. So, now do you see what kind of god Lady Farina is?
Ya, untuk pendapatnya yang tadi ada yang ngomong apa namanya si Furin vokalis itu mirip ketua DPR. Ya, seperti aku agak setuju mungkin. Ya nggak tahu sih.
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Tapi masih bisa diajak ngomong kok. Iya, tidak jelas.
Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Linny. It sounded like you'll be performing at the Opera House, right?
I just know a few simple tricks I use to make a living. It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine.
But isn't the Opera House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances. To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred. And speaking of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate. Might I invite the two of you to see my performance?
Oh, tentu saja.
My brother's always excited to make new friends.
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything to do now, and we wanted to go to the Opera House anyway.
Splendid. In that case, why don't we go together? I'll show you the way. I just have something to take care of first.
Ada yang bisa dibantu?
You really mean it? Then I'll take you up on your offer. This is a magical item known as a magic pocket.
Magic
Perhaps you
pocket.
can help me distribute them to the people here.
Oh.
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
About that. You asked me before about the prophecy, right? Let me start by telling you a little more about what it entails. I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved.
Katanya setiap penduduk Fontaine lahir di dunia dalam dosa. Dan dosa itu tidak dapat diampuni. Tak peduli berapa kali bangsa keadilan ini bersidang.
Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
Menangis terseduh atas tatahnya, demikian dosa Fontaine akan disucikan.
That sounds pretty gloomy. Why are people in Fontaine born with sin?
Besok live, iya, besok live lagi. Tapi live stream ini ya, live stream ASR.
There are lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath. Others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings and offended Celestia. But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these claims, so they can only be regarded as conjecture.
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely?
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
Dan tak lama lagi kami pun ikut tenggelam.
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family and I think that the people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore the possibility, which would end up sentencing them to death. We hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So, we've started distributing magic pockets to them. As a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's like preparing for a rainy day! But this is more than a bit of rain.
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. But who knows? We're just tiny specks in the grand scheme of things. Now, if you'd like to help, then please give these magic pockets to anyone nearby.
Jangan pedulikan
Be sure to
omongan.
convince them to take it, regardless of what they say.
Aduh, lumayan repot ya.
What's this? So you also believe in the prophecy. Keep it. I won't have any use for it.
What? You mean you don't believe in the prophecy?
No, I believe in the prophecy. But I also believe in another story. The story says that people once lived in the ocean. They were one with the ocean and couldn't live apart from it. But as time wore on, people desired to live on land and developed blood vessels, encapsulating the sea within their bodies. So, if you ask me, when the water rises and takes us all, it'll be like we're going home.
Oh, we hadn't heard that one before. But people can't live underwater. They'll die. You should probably still take it.
All right, I'll take it. I guess I just feel that being dissolved into the water doesn't necessarily mean death.
So you're the blonde traveler that everyone's been talking about. Oh, a magic pocket? Seems you really thought of everything. Thanks. Please, also thank the magician on my back.
Huh? I don't want that thing. Way I see it, if the prophecy's true, it's still gonna be a long time before the water can cover everything. Life is all about living in the moment. What use is there in worrying about the future all the time? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
You should still take it. You never know when it'll come in handy.
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that if I start moving, that means I've already given up on the life I have now.
Oh, you already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. So, what did people have to say? I bet you heard some, interesting opinions.
Keras kepala semua.
Yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
Is there anything else you need to do before we leave?
Yes, one last thing. I have the magic pockets made by a workshop in the court of Fontaine.
Iya, nggak ada
Since
yang
we're
panik
out
sama
and about, I was
ramalannya.
thinking about bringing him some more
Kayak
materials.
biasa aja.
So, you want to collect
Soalnya
materials?
udah kayak nggak ada yang percaya lagi.
Look like and we'll help.
Oh, that would be much appreciated. We'll need some romaritime flowers. I remember seeing them near the waterfront on the east side of the harbor.
Dan aku mau kamar mandi bentar. Aduh. Oke, lanjut.
It seems we have to use hydro to collect romaritime flowers.
Berserat. Nggak nyampe.
Time to go.
Mhm.
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced traveler. I've also finished collecting a few here. Maybe next time you'll feel like helping too, Lynette.
No way. I'm in power-saving mode today. Otherwise, I fear I may not have any energy left for the performance at the Opera House.
Aku lagi pasang mode hemat energi. Saving mood.
Though the performance is still a long way off. Now that we're finished here, we should get ready to head back to the court of Fontaine.
So, we're going to the court of Fontaine before we head to the Opera House?
Bang. Kenapa bang?
Paimon wants a tour of Fontaine's largest city and try...
Kenapa kok dipotong kata-katanya?
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Huh? What's wrong with her? Paimon didn't notice anything.
She's obviously a thief.
Cewek itu maling.
Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention, and a distracted audience is one that won't discover what you're really doing. Watch her movements carefully.
Oh, maling.
Oh, he's
Keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps we
Mali
should
di kota
split up.
hukum. Berani sekali ya.
You two can ride the lift over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be her escape route if she tries to run.
Baiklah.
All right, let's go.
Baiklah. Dan BTW halo ya, Koyo ya. Kalau dia naik ke atas harusnya kepapasan di sini dong, pas aku naik lift juga. Harusnya. Secara logika. Kok tinggi ya? Kayaknya kemarin gak setinggi iki deh. Oh, udah.
This is the spot where Linny wanted us to wait. Oh, look! Isn't that her?
Sikat.
Oh no! Did she notice us? She started running the other direction! What should we do? Should we chase her? You're right. She might also be trying to lure us away. Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Linny caught the thief. Yeah, let's go.
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check to make sure you're not missing anything else.
No, that was all. Oh, I can't thank you enough. I didn't notice a thing earlier. Anyway, I should be going now. Thanks again.
Oh, were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the ground.
I saw the general direction she went, but Linny twisted his ankle, and I needed to make sure he was okay.
Oh.
Oh, did you get hurt, Linny?
I'll be all right. It's just a twisted ankle, that's all.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it. Imagine what would happen if you managed to derail our performance as a result.
You're right, you're right. Sorry, Lynette. I have to admit that the thief was even more skilled than I had anticipated. But at least we were able to get the stolen items back, so it wasn't a complete failure.
What a slippery little thief. Guess things turned out all right in the end, though. Linny's initiative paid off.
All right, let's put this little detour behind us. We should go to the Court of Fontaine now.
Naik aquabus. Oh, kemarin kan aku sudah naik ya.
So, we ride this thing to go into the city? What an ingenious way to get around.
This is an aquabus. It allows people to travel between several key locations around Fontaine. It's pretty convenient, but the ride can become a little
Tapi
dull
lama-lama
after a
bosan juga.
while. The scenery is always the same.
Pandangannya itu
That's why
saja.
it's better to travel with friends.
So you mean it's still boring even when I'm riding with you?
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that, well, you don't really talk that much. Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of us. It's the same as being at home.
Whatever.
Astaga.
Guess that's what it's like to be an older brother.
Kayak kakak selalu keok lawan adiknya.
It's about time for us to leave. Let's get on board.
Siapa itu? Oh, Iki. Aduh, siapa namanya? Hah? Iya, Paimon. Kamu tidak salah.
What?
Iya, Charlotte. What?
Traveler! Paimon! Charlotte! I never guessed I'd bump into you while riding the aqua bus. And the story of my life
Iya,
is
Charlotte
big
namanya.
news. What are you doing in Fontaine? I didn't hear anything about you paying us a visit.
Yeah, it's quite the coincidence. But as travelers, we're always on the move. It's not surprising that nobody knew we were coming. Though we still have no idea how the Hydro Archon knew about us. Oh, let Paimon introduce you to our new friends.
Oh, no need for introductions, Paimon. I would recognize the great magician Linny and his assistant Lynette anywhere. I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who they were. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
Kayak biasa ya, ngomongin Charlotte itu konceng loh.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our performances.
It's an honor to meet you.
Now that everyone knows each other, Fontaine suddenly doesn't feel like such an unfamiliar place. So, what have you been up to lately, Charlotte? Any big news?
Not too much. When there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House. You can still manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things from a clever enough angle, even if it's the same old topics. For example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships, or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days.
Tapi kamu tidak cari yang begitu.
You're right. Seems you know me pretty well. What I'm really after is exclusive, sensational news pieces that could shake the country. These smaller stories are a waste of my talents. Oh, I just remembered. I've been following a case lately. Well, a series of cases actually.
Line itu kakak adik. Iya. Dan menurutku sih mereka kembaran. Jelas sih dari ininya. Dari rambut, dari apa ya.
That's right. These stories are the talk of the town right now, and it's probably the most mysterious case we've ever seen. If I'm the first with a draft ready to publish when the case is finally cracked, and it's the headline story in the Steambird, oh, when that happens, I bet all the other reporters will shed tears of envy. I've already gathered all kinds of materials. I just can't wait for the truth to be revealed.
So, what is the serial disappearances of young women case? You mean the culprit hasn't been found?
That's right. The first missing girl case happened almost 20 years ago. And ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappears. What the cases have in common is that the girls are all of a similar age, and that they've all vanished without a trace. But the scariest part is that to this day, none of the girls have ever been found. Many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case, but shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen.
Atau ada yang meniru manusia?
Yes, it's possible. But either way, I believe that every case has some precise truth behind it, waiting to be exposed.
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, the family of those missing girls deserves some sort of explanation. I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear. I'd pay any price to get her back, and then find a way to track down the culprit.
Keren. Kakak yang baik.
Please don't imagine that, Linny.
Jangan dibayangkan dong.
Hey, we're almost there! Look! Well, I really enjoyed chatting with you. Life should be full of pleasant little surprises like this. Yeah, us as well. The ride went by too quickly. Ah, I have an interview to get to. I should get going before I'm late.
Bye-bye, Char.
Okay, Hyman hopes we can chat again soon, Charlotte. Bye now. Oh, be sure to stop by and see me at the Steambird when you have time. What a tough job. Always running
Terus suara
around and
Riri wawancara orang
interviewing
Jerman.
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have all the materials we collected.
Sure, we wouldn't mind at all. This city is so huge, Paimon wouldn't know where to start anyway.
Aduh, ngelihat kota Fontaine tuh sumpah aduh. Oke, nanti kita ke rumah Line.
This is our current abode. Ah, Fremine, you're home. Where did everyone else go? I have some new friends that I would like to introduce.
Kelihatan mewah banget. Oh iya, 30 giga aja.
Oh, they all just went out a moment ago.
I see. Everyone is getting busier now that father will be returning soon. I suppose that can't be helped.
Sebentar lagi quote on quote ayah. Oh iya, aku tahu ayahnya ini siapa yang
Allow me
dimaksud.
to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Oh, you sound very proud to have a diver as a brother, Linny.
Keluarga besar ya, Lini.
Linny, could you come here for a moment?
What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me? Okay, I see.
Is everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. We were just discussing a little housework. Sorry for the interruption. Oh, before I forget, the Traveler and I collected more materials to make magic pockets. Were you able to get any, Fremine?
Yes, I went diving and gathered lots of materials. I was about to give them to you.
That's our Fremine.
Preminit loh, suaranya kok kayak lemas banget gitu.
All right, I'll take these to the workshop.
Oh, hujan tiba-tiba. Jarang loh di kota itu hujan.
Looks like rain.
Oh, you're right. But wasn't it clear and sunny just a moment ago?
I'm afraid that's just how it is here. It often rains on days where there are trials being held in the Opera House, but don't worry, it'll clear up soon enough.
Biasanya selalu hujan kalau lagi ada sidang di gedung opera. Tenang saja, bentar lagi juga reda.
What's wrong, Fremine?
There's a legend about the rain that I tend to believe. It's said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Though we don't know where the dragon went, every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain.
Tapi acap kali dia menitikan air mata, langit akan mendung lalu hujan.
When I was a child, my mother told me that if I wanted to go outside and play, I should yell toward the sky at the top of my lungs. Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon! Don't cry!
Masih temannya Devalin dong.
If it's an elemental dragon, then having the power to make it rain would try something. Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you understood the concept of romanticism. Or could at least play along.
Sorry. It might be because we've never met the Hydro Dragon. Perhaps it can't be comforted by the words of strangers. It rained for longer than I suspected.
Banyak mitos di konten.
It's already
Iya.
getting late.
Was there something you needed to do, Linny?
Yeah, some preparations for the show at the Opera House. I need to find a way to catch the last aqua bus of the day. On the day of the performance, just ride the aqua bus to the island of Aeneas. I'll have Lynette meet you at the fountain in front of the Opera House.
Oke.
Oh, are you leaving now?
What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry. Oh, I get it. You feel nervous delivering the materials for the magic pockets, is that it? Perhaps we could trouble the traveler to help us take these materials to the Beaumont workshop and deliver them to the owner there? I'm afraid that Fremine can be quite introverted, and the boss there tends to be pretty talkative. Fremine has always been a little afraid of her.
No trouble at all! Don't worry, we're on the case!
Sorry for the inconvenience. I'm quite useless when it comes to such tasks. I'll think of a way to make it up to you.
Oh, no need! This'll be a walk in the park for us!
Kata aja.
Thanks again, you two. I really can't deal with that lady.
With that lady. Bukan orang yang kupikirkan. Sepertinya beda deh. Oh beda, bukan ternyata. Mas Ra, Holocure di Steam nggak ngulang dari awal. Itu ngasih tahu atau question mark? Kayak Mas Ra, Holocure di Steam nggak ngulang dari awal? Atau apa?
Oh, hello there. New customers? Looking to
Ngasih
buy
tahu.
or
Oh, oke,
maybe
mantap Mas.
something made.
Nice info.
Or perhaps
Oh no, we're just here to deliver some materials. Here they are. They're for making... what were they called again?
these must be for magic pockets. I could tell right away. I've already made several orders worth now.
Wajahnya kayak kenaik off air-nya di ini. Apa? Di Monster.
No need.
Yang pengen jadi
They've already
Jayan.
prepaid several batches worth. When they told me what they'd be using them for, I even offered them a discount. But they insisted on paying the full amount, saying that I had a business to run.
Wow. So, is Linny actually loaded?
Line enak tanjir.
I can't say for sure, but
Mungkin
who
jadi
knows?
pesawat di Fonda sadar.
Hey! Is this machine what you use to make stuff here? It looks really advanced.
Why use your hands when a machine can do the work? It would be a waste not to use the latest technology.
But where does a big machine like that get its power from?
Well, it's a little complicated. I'm not sure I can put it in layman's terms for you, but basically, everything we usually use here in this city is powered by indemnitium. It's a type of energy that's produced from
Itu
trials.
ini bentuk energi yang dihasilkan dari persidangan. Hah?
How can trials produce energy?
Well, I'm not completely sure of all the details myself, but when a trial is in session, the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale harvests people's belief in
Namanya kok
justice
susah
and
banget.
converts it into energy to be used all around Fontaine.
Orkatis makaning analis kardinal. Wah, anjir. Memanen keyakinan orang akan keadilan, lalu mengubah menjadi energi untuk Fontaine.
So that's what its other function is? Paimon heard that the oratrice was created by the Archon to make judgments. But Paimon still doesn't get it. How could something unreliable like people's beliefs be turned into a stable power source for these machines? Oh, yeah! So that means the Hydro Archon relies on the machine to take the energy created by belief and turn it into power for all of Fontaine, right?
Even though I've never heard anyone really put it that way before, it sounds like it makes sense. Besides indemnitium, we have another type of energy called pneumosia.
Pneumosia.
It isn't produced by the power of the Archon, but it is unstable by nature. Even now, it still cannot be widely used by civilians.
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away. Since you're already talking, I'm sure you wouldn't mind a few...
You again! Didn't I already promise you that I'd have the more I owe to Confrérie of Cabriere by next month? Why are you hounding me now?
Yeah, but how do we know that you won't go running off by the end of this month? I want 50% today. Wait, no, 70%.
Huh? You...
Seems business isn't so great for the workshop. We've already finished our job and delivered the materials. Maybe now's a good time to leave?
Aku harus jawab apa? Aku mau bantu.
Hey, hold on.
Wah?
Before you go around trying to
Ini.
why don't you settle your own debts
Kangen
first?
banget aku, coy.
If Confrérie of Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bank, that's fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora.
You're from Northland Bank. But we said we'll pay everything we owe next month.
Traveler, Paimon!
Traveler,
I didn't
Paimon.
think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
We're surprised to see you too. What are you doing here in
Kamu
Fontaine?
ngapain di
You
Fontaine?
didn't want to stay in Snezhnaya?
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now. And honestly, things have been pretty boring.
Pretty boring.
But it seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only will I have some good friends here now, but ones who always seem to find trouble.
Teman yang doyan mengundang bala. Iya, aku tadi baru sampai langsung diadili Mbak Furina, cuy.
Either way you look at it, it seems things are going to get a lot more interesting now.
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything that you'd find interesting.
Mending kami cocok.
Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far, right,
Halo? Harusnya sudah. Mantap sih. Oke, sudah hijau lagi. OBS ku tiba-tiba pingnya merah, coy. 0.
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the traveler like this. Why don't you wait for me over there for a while?
You kidding? Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect us to sit and twiddle our thumbs while you catch up with your friends? Listen to me, boy. If you want your mora, fine. Why don't you come and take it?
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing, Tusser said,
Hey! That's way over the line! All right, boys, let's see who has to pay up now!
Can you at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not to get rough with our clients, you're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
Sikat!
I'm sure this won't take long.
Kayaknya Ki sebentar juga beres. Kita ditatang, tadi. Aku mau lihat tatangnya dong. Astaga, tentu saja dong pakai nobles. C3, yoi.
No time to lose. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Dipukul coy, mbak tatang.
What's your deal, Brad? How are you so strong if you're just a staffer from Snezhnaya's Northland Bank? Wait, don't tell me you're...
Oh, now you notice.
Now you
it's
notice.
A little late, don't you think? Just make sure you understand that you don't mess with Northland Bank.
Keren.
Huh?
Oh. Gak muncul.
Now's my chance.
Tetap kepukul Mbak Tatan.
Huh. That was weird. I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers when I needed them. Maybe there's something wrong with my vision?
Visionnya ngadat. Visionnya ngadat.
Strange. How could that happen? First time Paimon's ever heard of someone losing control of their vision.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. If I want to stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying too much on my vision anyway. Besides, I always have my delusion in case I need it.
Jangan keseringan pakai delusion.
So what are you doing in Fontaine, child? I don't see it's work for Northland Bank.
Well, I guess it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
Huh? What kind of reason is that? Wait, since when do you feel down about anything?
Sejak kapan seorang children galau?
I don't know. Maybe I still have a lot to learn about myself. But recently, there seems to be some sort of restless power stirring inside of me. And I don't know why, but every now and then I feel like I'm in a terrible mood.
Maybe you losing control of your vision just now is connected with that power you're feeling inside.
That is a possibility. I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was 14, I fell into some unknown abyss. It was during that time I learned nearly all of my abilities. The one who took me under her wing and taught me was named Skirk.
Halo lagi, Hoyo.
She was always quiet and very mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she had been through, and she was always very strict when teaching me combat techniques.
Guru orang yang pendiam dan sampai setelah tidak ada yang tahu di mana sana dan apa saja yang sudah dia dapat.
One time, I asked her why she was willing to take me on as an apprentice. From what I could make of her answer, because I had awakened it, and traces of it remained on me. She said that all my combat training would be useful in the future.
But what is it?
What is it?
Awaken?
She never explained that. But my guess is that it's related to a dream I saw when I had just fallen into that abyss. In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me. But in front of me appeared a whale that was so massive, I felt like I couldn't breathe.
A whale? Oh, that sounds familiar!
Waktu kita berantem dulu, terus ada paus gede.
Whale that seemed to leap at us. Is that the one?
Gede, tulisannya gede.
That's just an abstract form of a whale that I create using my elemental powers. It takes that shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale has always been stuck in my mind. I'll never forget it.
So you used the whale as inspiration for one of your moves? Huh. Seems a little twisted to Paimon. So why don't you just go ask your master? Maybe she knows the answer.
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing. There isn't even a trace of the place where I remember falling into the abyss.
Oh, it sounds like some kind of ghost story.
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more I can do. It seems that strange encounters in this world tend to be elusive like that. Oh, seems the time really flies when I'm talking with you. I just remembered I have somewhere else I need to be, so I should get going.
What? More work for the Northland Bank?
No, it's more of a personal appointment. Lately, I've been sparring with some of Fontaine's official champion duelists whenever I'm feeling bored.
Aku sering adu jurus sama petarung juara Fontaine.
Official champion duelists? You mean it's their job to duel?
Kerjanya tarung gitu.
Yep, in Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, they're given one chance to defend their honor by requesting a duel with an official champion duelist.
Terdakwa yang mau diadili akan diberi kesempatan untuk membela kehormatan dengan menantang petarung juara duel.
The champion duelists are all powerful fighters selected from among the nation's best. And the duel itself is a no-holds-barred fight with no specified stopping point. So engaging in such a duel is regarded as a symbol of defending your honor. If a criminal manages to win the duel, And the worst case scenario is that you're simply killed in the duel. Though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty. From what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced to death. So really, the only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a grave injustice in being accused, or those who greatly value their honor. Otherwise, why gamble with your life?
Bener juga.
Do many people actually get out of their trials by winning the duel?
Berapa banyak orang yang berhasil menang duel kalau lalu nggak jadi di situ?
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone
Jangan
to actually
sekarang
win. Fontaine probably enacted this system as a way to show that the nation respects the honor of its citizens. Besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled with, which is exactly why I was itching to face
Aku langsung
them as soon
katarin
as I got to
berkelahi
Fontaine.
melawan mereka. Iya Tatang.
Apparently, the one I'm meeting today, Clorinde, is the strongest of the champion duelists. I had been asking her for some time before she finally agreed to face me today.
Yang tadi, Florine.
Well, that's child.
Dasar Cilti.
Paimon feels like we heard that name somewhere before.
Aduh, paling susah tuh ingat nama orang.
Oh, before I forget, I want you to have this.
Apa?
Huh? Your vision? You're seriously just giving it away?
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel. So, I think I'll be better off without it for now.
Huh?
Besides, I just need you to hold on to it for a short while. I'll come retrieve it when I have some time later.
Paimon knows what you're up to. You just want an excuse to come talk to us again, don't you?
Kenapa kalian sus banget kayak Cilti itu?
Whatever gave you that idea? I'll be in touch later.
That sneaky guy. He said he's been feeling down lately, but he seemed the same as ever to Paimon.
Sasa harinya lagi jelek, tapi mata Paimon dia biasa aja.
Well, since we don't have much to do for now, we might as well walk around and see the city before Lenny's performance.
Dipandu oleh Paimon yang penuh semangat tentunya. Ya, penuh semangat banget.
Wow, who could have seen that coming? The reporter who was barely around for most of the story was the murderer all along.
Wartawan yang cuma muncul sedikit di cerita ternyata bunuh. Jangan spoiler, gak tentang.
Sorry, Paimon was just surprised, that's all. Paimon never saw that twist coming. The murder mystery novels here are amazing.
Gak nyangka bisa lihat Paimon baca.
The whodunits here in Fontaine are a lot different than the light novels you see from Yai Publishing House. Both have their merits, but Paimon thinks this style of novels are more, well, novel.
Iya.
It's so exciting to reach the moment when the mystery is uncovered, especially in the one Paimon was just reading. You should buy a copy and read it too. Oh, sorry about that. Paimon will be more careful next time.
Ini Archon Quest katanya 4 jam lebih. Bahkan 5 jam. Tapi itu 2 ini ya. 2 apa namanya? 2 part. Aku hari ini cuma part 1 aja. Part 1 aja sepanjang ini.
Shouldn't we be heading to the opera house to see Lenny's performance soon? It's almost time for the show to start, so we should get going.
We should get
Lenny
going.
said that the opera house is on Araa, so let's go ride the aqua bus.
Dus. Aku mau ngelihat visionnya Tatang. Keren banget. Vision Cilti. Tampaknya kekuatan elemental yang digunakan berada di luar kendali Cilti. Vision ini kehilangan cahayanya setelah pemiliknya meninggalkan. Oke. Tak pakai boleh nggak? Kayaknya tak pakai keren. Oke, next itu kemana? Ini kemana? Apa ini? Oh, ini ruangan bawah tanah. Oke. Oh, kita ke sini. Oke, langsung. Dan kayaknya kemarin itu Bang Tito pesen something. Nggak tahu dia lagi di mana sekarang. Dia itu minta aku ngerekamin momen si Aider duduk. Nanti aku pindah ini dulu sementara. Nah. Oh, langsung agak berat, coy. Semoga kuat. Ya, nanti kalau agak ngelek-ngelek maafkan ya. Aku soalnya juga lagi ngerekam.
What a place to hold a performance! No wonder Linny and Lynette were looking forward to it. Huh. Looks like there's a lot of people standing around the fountain up ahead.
Oh, Archon, please bless us with a bright and healthy child. We pray.
I don't know why you always feel the need to ask so much. I'll be happy as long as our child is healthy and lives a peaceful life.
I guess if they're our kid, then there's no doubt they'll turn out smart.
Oh.
Maybe this is one of the customs in Fontaine. There sure are a lot of couples here.
Vache.
Suara siapa itu?
What's wrong?
Vache. Vache.
No, Paimon didn't say anything. Are you hearing things?
Welcome to the Fountain of Lucine. All the water flowing through Fontaine converges here. It's customary for newlyweds to come here and wish for children.
Apa itu? Aku aja juga nggak tahu, cu.
Lenny asked me to wait here for you, remember?
Right.
What do you mean? There are a lot of people here right now.
Hey, you're not trying to scare Paimon, are you? Besides, it's the middle of the day.
I see. I might be able to tell you something that could help explain the voice you heard. In fact, you might not be imagining things at all. I suspect that what you heard is a result of your hypersensitivity to the hydro element. Others in my family have had similar experiences.
It's because of his sensitivity to the hydro element? But what would hearing a voice have to do with elemental power?
When do you cry, Paimon?
Wait, what? What does that have to do with anything?
Just answer me. When do you cry?
Ketika ditinggal Traveler, Paimon nangis.
When Paimon's really sad? Oh, and when Paimon's super happy. Oh, and also when Paimon's really, really scared.
Then you should understand that tears contain your most intense emotions. Like I just mentioned, the Fountain of Lucine is where all the flowing water in Fontaine converges. Even the tears that fall to the ground will eventually gather here. So maybe what you heard was the intense emotion coming from someone's tears.
So, what did the voice say? Huh. If you were hearing their emotions, then Paimon wonders what happened to them.
Rather than worrying about them, we should worry about my brother first.
Kenapa?
Don't let that calm look of his fool you. He tends to get pretty nervous just before a performance.
Mungkin
So
dia
chatting
lebih
with Lenny
tenang
might
kalau
help him
orang
relax a little before he goes on stage.
Oke, siap.
Oh, right. That makes sense. Let's go in and see Linny.
Apa ini? Serahkan hydrosigil. Ah. Kamu bisa melempar hydrosigil yang diperoleh saat bertualang, yes, ke Fountain of Lucine yang terletak di luar Opera Epiclis untuk meningkatkan levelnya. Oh. Of course level 50. Ya. Ini gampangannya kayak pohonnya Yaimiko. Itu. Oh, fair enough. Banyak primo berarti. Tinggalin Paimon. Iya, nangis. Ketika di ini kan dia nangis. Ketika di Inazuma. Salah, di Sumeru. Apa ini? Oh, lagu. Oke. Oke, masuk opera. Sepertinya aku harus mulai ngerekam dari sini deh. Ya, kalau nanti di streamnya agak ngelek-ngelek, maafkan ya. Nggak apa-apa. Oke, terima kasih.
Traveler in Paimon, good to see you.
Are you kidding? We wouldn't miss it for the world. We've been looking forward to it.
I can tell, judging by how early you've arrived.
Boleh. Add nggak itu aja?
But you're actually right on time. The audience still hasn't started entering the venue yet, which means now is the perfect chance for us to take you to the best seats in the house. Wait just a moment, I'll fetch the tickets. The Opera House has assigned seating, so you always have to make reservations. I've already reserved your seats, and here are your tickets.
Ooh, front row seats! Thanks, Lenny!
Don't mention it. There's no need to keep thanking me.
Hey, Lenny! Could you come over here and take a look at this?
Oh, I'll be right there. Seems there's an issue with the stage props over there. That's Cal, my assistant, calling me. I'll go lend him a hand.
Yeah, we'll just go to our seats. You go ahead, Lenny.
Oke, kita duduk nanti. Kita turunnya lewat mana? Langsung turun aja gitu. Oh, oke. Oh, ada new village, coy.
Oh, these should be our seats. Come on, let's sit down. Hey, traveler. Maybe we should strike up a conversation with the person next to us. Since we're sitting together and the rest of the place is practically empty still. It's kinda awkward if we don't say anything. You little... Of course you put this on Paimon.
Excuse me, I did not realize you felt awkward. I am terribly sorry. I would be perfectly happy to chat with you if that is what you would like.
Oh, so you heard all of that, did ya? Boy, you sure have good ears. Paimon thought she was keeping her voice down. Wait, that's not it. Paimon's sorry. Paimon's the one who was being rude, talking under her breath like that. So let's talk, but, what should we talk about? Oh, Paimon's got it. You're also here early and sitting in the front. Are you a friend of Linny's too?
A friend, you say? Well, if Mr. Linney would like to be my friend, I would be more than happy to reciprocate.
Oh, so you're not friends with Linny then? Oh, this is getting more awkward by the second. Paimon nearly forgot to make her introduction. Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
It is an honor to meet you two. I have heard of your deeds across Tevat. And as required by proper etiquette, I will also introduce myself. I am...
Oh, Monsieur Nervillet. What an honor it is to have you here to see my show.
Ah, Mr. Linney. I should say it is in fact an honor for me to see your performance in person.
Wait, Nervillet? Could he be...
I saw you all chatting just now, but it seems you still don't know who Monsieur Nervillet is. Allow me to introduce you to Fontaine's Chief Justice. That seat is always reserved for him. It wouldn't be too much to say that he's the symbol of justice and honesty here in Fontaine.
Whoa! Sorry for being so rude just now. Paimon had no idea you were such an important person.
No offense taken. Being Chief Justice is merely what I do for work. Nearly every person has their usual reserved seat, so I'm not so special, really. And by the way, I should probably let you know, even though I would prefer not to. There's someone sitting up there in the VIP seats that has been striking a pose for quite a while now.
Astaga, kamu dari tadi di situ.
I believe she is trying to give you a most elegant and impressive first impression. So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later. Otherwise, she may become flustered.
Malu.
Huh? Oh, it's Farina, the Hydro Archon. She sure has a smug and satisfied look on her face. Guess she has no idea that you saw right through her act.
Astaga, kamu jangan ngomong sembarangan, Paimon.
Very good. That is for the best. No need to pay her any more attention.
Farina di mana-mana. Iya.
Enjoy the show.
Huh? So is this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the Hydro Archon?
All right, please wait just a moment longer. I've pretty much finished my preparations, and the performance will start as soon as the audience has made their way to their seats.
Oke, sudah selesai ngerekam ya. Nggak nge-lag kan ya? Harusnya nggak nge-lag kan ya? Oke, aman.
Yay! The show is finally about to start! Paimon can hardly wait! Paimon's never seen a real live magic show before!
Ini cutscene ta?
Oh, they're dimming the lights! The show must be starting!
Kenapa?
Sorry. Paimon will try to stay quiet.
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. I am the star of today's show, Linny. And over here is my sister, Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please, let's give her a warm welcome.
Hello, everyone.
Kenapa kok wajahnya lemes gitu?
I know she may seem to be a little sleepy right now, but that's just a sign that she's nervous.
Whatever.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can freely manipulate elemental powers performing magic is not true magic at all. So, I would like to take a moment to assure you that elemental powers will have nothing to do with what you will witness on the stage today. Both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show. That way, even the gods won't be able to help us.
Oh, good point. That's what makes the show real magic.
Now, without further ado, let the show begin. Lynette will now exit the stage to make some preparations. I know you might miss her, but don't worry. She'll be coming right back on stage momentarily. Perhaps in an unexpected way. Oh, and before I forget, there's one more thing I should say. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye. A
Oh,
magician's
cutscene.
greatest skill is making things disappear or appear. The possibilities are endless.
Wih, terbang.
Huh?
Aku suka cutscene-nya itu mereka lebih kesini lebih bagus anjir. Cutscene story-nya itu. Seneng aku.
But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think? This one's a little tricky. Using this water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely, right before your very eyes.
Oh, ini yang ada di trailer.
It's actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top. Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now. Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do.
Hilang.
Lynette, are you still there? Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Keren. Ketawa. Wih, mantap. Loh, bajunya ada lagi. Iya. Keren kan? Paimon doang yang berisi kan, anjir.
If we could see easily through his tricks, then that would mean that his skills are still lacking. To appreciate magic, you should focus on the show happening on stage, rather than getting caught up in trying to see that which has been intentionally hidden.
Guess you're right.
Guess you're right.
I couldn't believe her eyes when Lynette reappeared. Amazing.
Thank you everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed that performance. But our magical journey has only just begun. I've prepared even more astonishing surprises for everyone here. The magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just
Oh iya,
seen.
ulti. Dia lagi ulti. Astaga, kucing.
I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was impressive enough. But Lynette is still my assistant after all. In which case, I have ample time to make all necessary preparations. So, for my next trick, I will require the participation of one lucky audience member.
Pasti traveler yang dipilih.
Please, if my assistants could bring out the magical boxes now. There are 2 boxes and only 2 boxes. One is here and one is there in the aisle among the audience. I'm sure many of our clever audience members have already guessed our next magic trick. A swap! Our lucky audience member and I will each enter a magic box. After 1 minute, we will each emerge from the opposite box. Now please, everyone pay very close attention to the box you see here. Don't give me any chance to make a move.
Wow, how's he gonna do this? Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lenny have actual superpowers?
Nanti habis lihat Nanti habis lihat juga tahu.
The audience member will be generated by this random number selector. It selects numbers entirely at random. Even I don't know who will be
Nonton
chosen to
sulap, iya.
participate. Now then, let's begin. Let me see. Oh, row 7, seat 3. Congratulations! You now have the chance to experience magic firsthand
bukan traveler
for an
ternyata.
entire minute. Please, come forward. My assistant will take you beside the magic box. I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully arranged everything for you to be as comfortable as possible. You don't need to do anything, but no matter what strange things may happen, don't come out of the box. If the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end up?
Oh, bakal
You
dikirim.
might even find yourself in the fortress of Meropide.
Benteng Meropid di mana itu anjir?
Oh, okay.
All right. Before I enter the magic box, there is one more thing I need to ask the audience to do. Could you all give me a countdown? Like this. 60, 59, 58. Just keep counting down. You can go a little faster or slower if you like. I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so I'll be relying on your voices to know when time is up. Oh, and no tricks now. If you quickly count from 60 in just 30 seconds, then I'll be in a tough spot.
Kalau 1 sampai 60 selesai dalam 30 detik, bisa runyam akuin. Linek pasti sudah siap-siap lah.
No, that won't do. I can see it in your eyes. You still can't be trusted. Let's do this together. Come on, repeat after me. 60, 59, 58.
60, 59, 58!
That's right, perfect. Keep it going. All right, I'll see you all on the other side once you've finished counting.
54, 53, 52? Why aren't you counting, Mervelet?
Nggak ikutan gitu.
I am counting in my head. I think things are exciting enough in here as it is. Merely a consequence of my identity and personality. Do not worry about me. Just enjoy the show.
Oh, all right. You look so serious that Paimon thought you might be feeling uncomfortable or something.
40, 39, 38! Mr. Linney, are you all right in there? Is everything ready?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just double-checking the direction of the magic. It would be a disaster if we get sent to the wrong
Kalau mendarat gimana kalau munculnya di udara?
Even though he's saying that, Lenny doesn't seem nervous at all.
Mas Ra, aku mau tidur. Oke, Mas Piko. Mau istirahat, Mas.
Not sure. Anyway, it doesn't seem like anyone's worried about it.
25, 24, 23! What's wrong, Mr. Linney? I can still hear you moving in there.
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to fix it, but it's pitch black in here.
Tapi gelap banget.
Never mind the decorations. There's no time for that. The show is what's important.
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be perfect. Don't worry, we still have 20 seconds. Here's them counting.
19, 18, 17!
Jadi deg-degan beneran anjir.
Seems things aren't quite going as planned. I apologize, everyone. It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right.
That's all right.
I know it can be tiring to do such a long countdown. 10 seconds and change is still plenty of time.
Cutscene? Cutscene.
Almost there now. Whew. Swapping two people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait! Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try again.
7!
Hey, slow down! Honestly!
5! 4! 3!
Whoops! That doesn't count!
0!
Keren. Anjir. The heck? Oh, ketindihan coy. The fuck? Wait, anjir.
Is this part of the show? Mr. Lenny, you're going to use magic to fix the stage now, right?
What happened?
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl was still in that box, right?
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers. Seal the exits. No one is allowed in or out at this time.
Yes, that's right. If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all part of some scheme, then those accountable will not escape the judgment of the God of justice.
No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough.
What happened, man? What happened, man?
Unfortunately, the person who is in the magic box has been pronounced dead. His name was Kamu, one of the assistants in Linny's magic troupe.
Orang yang ada di dalam kotak dinyatakan telah meninggal dunia. Kalau benar Kamu salah satu nama.
Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall onto the stage. As of now, we are still not sure why we found Kamu in the box, rather than the guest from the audience.
Kayak masih belum tahu kenapa yang ada di dalam kotak adalah Kamu dan bukan sekarang dari.
And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found. It appears that this incident was not merely some mishap with the performance, and there are many indications that it is connected with the case of the serial disappearances of young women.
The serial disappearances case?
Itu ya kembang api yang bakar tali ternyata.
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
I know the truth. I can see through the whole thing. Really, using such a shallow and obvious mystery as his finale. Did he really underestimate us that badly? I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Lenny, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances case.
Huh? Why me? This whole thing was an accident.
Oh, this all occurred during your magic show, did it not? The missing girl disappeared after being chosen, did she not? The deceased is one of your assistants, is he not? Now that I think about it, that whole speech about magicians making things disappear was nothing more than a provocation, a bald-faced challenge.
That can't be right. How can Lenny do this? He was in the box on the stage the entire time. We can even hear his voice. Besides, before the show, he told us that he would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearances. He couldn't possibly mean catching himself.
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina, may I assume that your comments just now constitute an accusation against Mr. Lenny and his associates?
Hah? Dan rekan-rekannya?
Charges?
I just think that I think it might be a little early to talk about formally pressing charges.
Kenapa kamu tiba-tiba gagu anjir?
But what Lady Farina said just now makes perfect sense. Looks like she's gonna personally deliver justice.
A kidnapping and murder carried out under the cover of a magic show. Lady Farina said it all.
Sumpah, otaknya orang-orang Fontaine ini cuma fokus ke perkataan Farina anjir. Dia ngomong itu pokok iya anjir. Bingung aku.
I mean, of course, my dear people. But what excites me even more than the obvious truth before our eyes is the opponent I'll be facing. That's right. I mean you, traveler. You'll support Lenny, won't you? After all, he was the one who helped you the first time we met. Then there's no problem at all. You know, the Traveler and I already had a duel the first time we met. But with Linny's help, our little duel ended in a draw.
Aja golek masalah iki arep iki ya Tuhan.
Boring possible outcome. So no more draws. Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and loser. And what better place to hold such a riveting showdown and decide the true victor than here, on the grandest of stages, the Opera Epiclese.
It wasn't a draw. She obviously lost last time.
I understand. Charges have now been pressed, and as such, a trial is in order. Well, Traveler, seems Lady Farina has set you in her sights. But putting her dramatic rhetoric aside for a moment, I would like to ask you, are you willing to act as Mr. Linny's attorney and defend him in this case? Very well. The trial will be held a day from now in the Opera House. Both sides may investigate the scene to build their cases and search for the truth. Linny and his troupe are all potential suspects and shall remain within the Opera House. The audience may begin to leave in an orderly fashion once they have been cleared by the guards.
A day isn't that long. Let's see what kind of case this big shot outlander can build in such a short amount of time. I'm really quite looking forward to hearing it.
Astaga. Repot kan kalau berurusan dengan Farina emang. Akhirnya kelar juga nyari kulus dan quest dikit buat Fontaine. Oh iya. Dan halo lagi iBoy.
Sorry about everything that happened just now. Were you frightened?
Jelas lah. Jatuh anjir tiba-tiba.
Of course. Who wouldn't be scared after witnessing an accident like that?
Dan aku baru pertama kali ada kejadian ada karakter tewas di story-nya Genshin. For real, maksudnya kan biasanya kan diceritakan orang ini tuh udah meninggal, tapi pas dicerita ini ada langsung jebret
I'm
gitu.
a little shaken up myself. How could this happen? And poor Cal. I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just us talking. Tell me, do you think I could possibly be the murderer? I understand. Even I'm not sure what happened, so I can only imagine how difficult it is for you to grasp the situation. I'm sure everyone sees me as the biggest suspect at this point. But if you ask me, the whole thing is mysteries layered upon mysteries.
Iyo,
Such that all
makanya.
that's left is confusion. I don't know whether what happened there on the stage was purely an accident or not. And I don't know why poor Cal was in the box. As for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, I'm afraid I don't have any answers either. If someone tampered with my performance, then we need to figure out what they did. Even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself couldn't pull all that off in just 1 minute.
Aku jadi mencurigai kalau ada campur tangannya Farina yang biar bikin ada masalah terus akhirnya pengen berantem be Traveler. Apakah itu benar? Aku tidak tahu. Dan halo, sabun mandi.
Which is precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible.
Itu kata-kata dari mana?
Paimon bought them when we were reading at the bookshop in the city earlier. Pretty cool, huh? Don't worry, Paimon used her own savings to buy them. It wasn't from our travel funds.
Kok iso gitu kata-kata tiba-tiba loh.
I think they look cute on you, Paimon.
Gimana Bang Relawan Farina? Gak masuk akal aja tiba-tiba pengen cari masalah. Dimana yang nggak ada masalah sebenarnya itu sebenarnya. Baru ketemu langsung dituduh bahwa kamu membawa benda berbahaya yang terbang-terbang. Dan yang kedua, kita dilibatkan gara-gara kecelakaan pertunjukannya Line. Dan tidak tidak diselidiki dulu bagaimana apa yang terjadi gara-gara pokok. Loh, ini kan pertunjukanmu. ada orang meninggal di pertunjukanmu. Dan aku menuntut dirimu, Line, orang yang bersalah dengan rekan-rekannya. Berarti belum. Ini masih part 1 dan habis ini sepertinya mau tak stop dulu. Kita lanjut besok. Sejak kapan Paimon? Sejak barusan. Ultinya karakter baru. Oh, iya. Itu ulti kan? Itu kayaknya charge attack deh. Itu charge attack cabut mandi atau enggak skill E. Ultinya kan hujan doang. Kalau gitu good luck. Nanti full mikir. Oh iya. Siap. Itu pasti ini sih. Itu pasti terjadi sih.
I need to get back to my normal self. But with the guards watching our every move, it's going to be especially difficult for Lynette and I.
Debatnya mungkin besok ya.
Good thing you agreed to be our attorneys. Thanks for that.
Yes, thank you so much.
Serahkan padaku.
Yeah, just leave it to us. Oh, since we're going to start investigating, Paimon has a question first. Where did Lynette go during the performance?
Oh, well, I'm afraid that would involve some of our essential trade secrets as magicians.
The secrets behind our magic are past saving, Linny.
I suppose you're right. The truth behind our tricks is going to be important evidence that will be weighted during the trial. 'Tis truly a pity. As a magician, our magic show is a work of art. But if revealing our secrets will help you uncover the truth behind what happened, then we should go somewhere else if we're going to discuss our magic tricks. We'll go speak with the guards, and in the meantime, you can go investigate the stage and the seating areas.
Kami mau minta izin dulu ke Gadi. Kalian bisa ngambil mereka.
Alright, let's go have a look while the investigation teams are still here. Detective Paimon is on the case.
Nice.
Hello, officer.
Hello,
How's the
officer.
investigation going?
Kami ini kuasa hukumnya, keren.
I see. You must be the traveler that Lady Farina mentioned.
Aku jujur deh sama kalian, jangan mau terlibat urusan runyam kayak
I'd
gini.
avoid getting mixed up in this whirlpool of a mess if I were you.
Huh? What do you mean?
Come with me and you'll see. The deceased is one of Linny's assistants named Cal.
Dia belum lama
Even though
bergabung,
he
tapi
hadn't
dia
joined the
rajin
troupe long,
gabung.
he was hardworking and everyone generally liked him. The assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props, as well as
Serta
assisting
membantu
with the
mengamankan
show and
segala
keeping the
macam.
crowd engaged. As you probably saw when you were in the audience, the water tank
Ini kan semuanya
suddenly
ada.
fell and smashed the box with Cowl inside it.
Kenapa? Wah,
This is the real mystery. We've already searched the scene and were unable to find any traces of the girl. However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned directly under the water tank.
Karena
Ropes holding
percikan
the tank were then
kembang.
burned by the pyrotechnics on stage, causing them to snap.
Tapi kena kembang api gitu, masa langsung kebakar? Kayaknya talinya tebel deh.
All these factors lining up so perfectly makes it hard to see this as a mere accident.
Iya bener. Nek menurutku pribadi ya, kalau ini kejadian beneran ya mungkin bisa terjadi ya. Mungkin bisa terjadi. Tapi tali kayak gitu tuh tebel harus sih.
If anything, the more logical explanation is that the whole incident was intentionally planned, and Linny is the most likely person to have access to all these areas.
Iya, story-nya semakin menarik. Say.
He doesn't have a motive.
Are you both good friends of his?
Well, you can't say we're good friends, but we've known each other for a little while.
So in just a short time, he was not only able to win your trust, but even convince you to act as his attorneys.
Aku malah boy. Aku malah penasaran, aku malah menduga Furina itu nanti buffer. Pokok yang bisa memberikan buff yang sangat efektif kepada karakter yang butuh buff. Kan kebanyakan buffnya atau skillnya sekarang kan berdasarkan naik turunnya HP toh. Mungkin bisa jadi salah satu jadi healer atau enggak naikin something atau ngebuff something yang ada hubungannya sama naik turunnya HP. Kan rata-rata kan gitu. Bang, hubungannya Lynette sama Line itu sama Arlecchino itu apa? Line sama Lynette itu ini anaknya Arlecchino. anak dalam konteks itu ini ya. Arlesino itu kan punya kayak panti asuhan. Nah, si Linet sama Line itu mungkin ini aku belum ini sih. Aku belum tahu cerita pastinya. Tapi yang pasti itu yang belum cerita yang pasti itu. Ya pokok intinya kedua orang itu adalah anak asuhnya Arlesino. Gampangannya gitu. Dan tadi kan ada quote on quote ayah ketika Line ke rumahnya terus ngobrol sama Ferminet. Si Line itu sempat ngomong ayah itu dikasih quote on quote. Nah, ayah itu dianggapnya sama ayah itu adalah Arlesino. Itu perannya Arlesino.
I know there's no such thing as magic. The real trick of a magician is holding the audience in the palm of their hand. I've seen a lot of cases, and I can tell you that people are the least reliable kind of evidence. Sorry, I tend to be pretty straightforward. Just know that I'm warning you for your
Aku
own
malah
good.
kepikiran, nanti itu healer. Iya.
Anyway, you may investigate the
Nanti
scene
ada
of crime
di
yourselves
versi
if you're
berapa
curious.
gitu.
Who
Iya.
knows, maybe you'll be able to
Aku
come
nggak
to some
tahu ya
evidence.
di patch ini, di Acan Quest ini ketemu Arlesino apa enggak. Dan jangan di spoiler, tolong. Bener-bener jangan di spoiler. Aku nggak tahu. Kamu dapat memastikan kondisi perolehan bukti dan oke. Kamu juga bisa memastikan bukti petunjuk. Oh. Gunakan skill persepsi untuk menemukan bukti dan petunjuk yang dapat diselidiki. Laporan. Oke. Saatnya apa? Achievementnya tadi saatnya apa? Saatnya detektif beraksi. Keren. Aduh, oke. Dan sepertinya di sini dulu ya. Apanya? Live streamnya aku stop dulu. Kita ketemu besok lagi. Apa-apa kan ya? Nah, berarti ya kayak pas gitu loh. Anime kan biasanya episodenya selesai ketiga baru ada masalah gitu. Biasanya kan gitu. Dan di kondisi PC ku juga sudah mulai agak panas. Jadi aku mohon maaf karena aku stop di sini. Dan BTW tapi terima kasih loh sudah mau menemaniku melihat story. Arlesino bagian apa bang di catur? Oh, aku nggak tahu. Kalau di catur aku tidak tahu. Kan itu juga belum diceritakan. Gak apa-apa, istirahat dulu. Bentar, aku ngobrol. Apa? Dia dari anemo rata-rata CC, Geo, berhubungan shield, elektro, DPS, atau DPS, dendro, support, hydro, healer. Oh, based on dugaanmu dari situ. Purina nanti ya. Bisa jadi, boy. Bisa jadi. Oke. Tapi aku besok bisa kesini lagi nggak, yo? Harusnya bisa sih. Teleport bisa kan? Oh. Pengalaman meninggalkan ya. Ya wes lah, nggak apa. Purina pionnya. Purina pion iya. Oh, aku nggak tahu. Pokok archon itu semuanya pion kok. Kalau dari teorinya ini ya, teorinya dari trailer Fontaine. Senesna yang kemarin ya. Oh iya, oke siap. Oke, kalau gitu aku Bang Araa mau pamit undur diri dulu. Terima kasih semuanya sudah mau menemaniku hari ini dan maafkan kalau ada salah-salah kata, mohon dimaafkan. Dan yang baru datang, selamat datang di streamingnya Bang Araa. Paling ngeri kuda, iya. Dan sudah didapat. Dan kalau Zhongli kan ini, Zhongli itu Rook. Rook itu benteng. Oke, terima kasih semuanya. Bye-bye. Oh iya, jangan lupa besok aku beberapa temanku mau streaming nobar. Apa itu namanya? Honkai Star Rail special program. Jadi jangan lupa nonton, oke? Kita besok lihat dan hang. bintang 5 sama Huswan. Oke, see you next stream besok. Bye bye. Ending. Thank you semuanya. Bye bye.